Okay. Statistics can give us an excellent idea of how often something can be expected to happen. If something has a 99% chance of success, then we know immediately that 99 times out of 100, the thing can be expected to succeed. However, that 99% chance of success comes with an implied 1% chance of failure. But this is often ignored. Chapter 7 of Humble Pie discusses what happens when the statistically unlikely complements happen. So to start us off, we're going to ask a very simple question. What is marriage? Interesting question, right? From a purely logical perspective, marriage is the end result of a process in which hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands of people are filtered through to find the perfect match. This, of course, takes a very long time, which is why the case of Alex and Donna is so peculiar. This picture here, containing a total of 15 people, was taken of Donna and her siblings on a childhood trip to Disney World. Of the 12 people in the background, one person, Alex, eventually grew up to marry Donna. At the time that the picture was taken, of course, the two people didn't know each other. Needless to say, something like this occurring is incredibly unlikely. One might even say, impossible. Almost. In this case, as is often done in similar circumstances, people try to create reasons for why these incredibly unlikely events could occur. In this case, the unofficial consensus is that destiny brought the two together, that fate is the force that brought Donna and Alex into their marriage and also captured them together in this childhood photo. Now, creating reasons to explain the statistical improbability is all fine and dandy when finding future couples in childhood photos. However, trying to connect dots based on probabilities can have dire consequences. In 1999, a woman was sent to jail after being accused of infanticide. At the time, a condition called SIDS, or Sudden Infant Death Syndrome, was known to claim the lives of about 300 infants per year in the United Kingdom. However, at the time, nobody had a reason why. Nobody understood why this was happening. This understanding prompted people to view these events as being independent, which comes up during the woman's trial. When the woman was taken to court, some statistical calculations were presented in her case. Namely, the fact that the occurrence of SIDS at 1 per 8,534 happening twice had a likelihood of this squared, which comes out to approximately 1 in 73 million, which is absurdly small. Now, the problem with this calculation is that it assumes these two events to be independent of each other, meaning that there's nothing that influenced their occurrence. However, when looking at this a bit more logically, it's really quite obvious that there probably was something influencing the occurrences of SIDS, like genetics. In that case, using calculations related to independent variables would give drastically different results to calculations obtained by using dependent variables. By calculating this here probability with the assumption that these events are independent, we obtain a number that is completely inaccurate. In response to this misuse of statistics, the Royal Statistical Society issued a statement detailing their concern over the decision that the court had made and the misuse of statistics by which they had made that decision. And after 3 years, the woman was released from prison. So to sum everything up, a 99% chance of success will of course come with a 1% chance of failure. As with all statistics, there are different ways of interpreting the same information. When looking at the 99%, you can see that this part is nearly guaranteed. But when looking at the 1%, you can see that that portion is not impossible. Thus, the best a mathematician can really do is make sure that the numbers that they provide for interpretation are correct. After that, people are going to do whatever they want. Oh well. And that's my video. Hoorah! Like and subscribe.